SmartSuite's latest integration is Fillout. Fillout is an advanced form builder. It operates and integrates very smoothly with SmartSuite and other applications. Be sure to check this one out if you are interested in how to get started. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Zach Stevenson. I am a business processes and no-code consultant. If you have questions about streamlining your processes, send me a message or book a free consult using the link in the description below. To get started here, you will need to create a Fillout and SmartSuite account if you don't have either of those already. There is a link in the description below. They are affiliate links, so if you use those, that'd be greatly appreciated. Give back a little bit of support. But anyway, once you get your account set up and created, you will be brought to this screen here. What you can do is click this or another integration link. So that will bring you up to your SmartSuite button. Go ahead and click that. And then you will need to make the connection between SmartSuite and Fillout. So there's different themes available to you here. You can also create your own, but I will just use a theme that's been pre-built already. So I've already created the connection, but what you can do is click Add New, or in your case, if you have not created one already, I will bring you up to the screen directly. So what you'll need to do is add the API key from SmartSuite. So to access that, you will need to go to your SmartSuite account. And then in the top right corner, there is your profile and your icon. So picture, if you added that to the SmartSuite profile. And here, there's the API key button. And there's the API key. So if you click on it, it will show it. And then you can add it back into Fillout here. And also it needs the workspace ID. You can find that also in SmartSuite. It's just in the address bar here, directly after the smartsuite.com /. There's 8 characters here. Just copy it and paste it there. And then you click create and it will make the connection for you. So I'll select the connection that I've already created. Go next. Here, it allows you to select your solution. So it has not been created yet. I'm going to create a new one from scratch. So if we go back to SmartSuite, we're going to create a new solution. So you can click add new solution, start from scratch. And what we're going to do is just create a simple contact form. Go ahead and you can name your solution. You can change the colors and the icon, whatever else you want. And we're just going to have one application for the time being. And what we can also do is delete all of these pre-created fields. We don't need them for what we're going to build. So what we're going to do is we will add a text field for a name. So in SmartSuite, there is a Fillout or a full name field. Currently, Fillout does not support that. It is coming very soon, I understand, but for the time being, what we will do is just add a simple text field, call it full name. We'll also want to add a phone number. So you can go ahead and add the phone number field. We want to add an email field, and we can go ahead and add a comments. So what we'll just use is the text area for your comments, and rename it comments, add field. And now our solution or our app within the solution is set up. We go back to Fillout here and we can select the new contact form. It should be there. What we may have to do is go back and let it reload there. So I just had to pull back in the correct solution. So now contact form shows up. Once those dots are done loading, should be able to select that, click the app one. So that's what it's currently named. And we can create the form now. You can name it whatever you want. I'll call it contact form SmartSuite so that I know that's where the data is going to. And over on the left side here, there's pre-filled options for you for SmartSuite. So you don't have to mess around with creating the correct connection. So it already found them here. So you can see there's a text field, which is correct for both the full name and comments. And then there's contact info fields for phone and email, which matches our SmartSuite solution. So it makes it really simple. There is other things that you can add in there. As you can see here, there's images and headings and banners, video. You click other over here, and there's other data fields that you can accept. However, at this time, they won't pass over to into SmartSuite, but they will stay within Fillout and you can do other things with them. But for simplicity, I'll just show you how to go ahead and quickly create this field. So we've got the full name, We will add the phone number, and you just have to click them and it will drop in there directly and map correctly to your SmartSuite solution. So as you can see, there's settings down the right side here. So if this panel is not open, just click the cog icon and then you have different options. So you can create a caption. So I can just ask for first and last name. You can add placeholders if you want to, and that can be mapped from other areas. It's a little more advanced. I'll show you that at a later time. But for example, you can pull in things from previous pages. You can use URL parameters. There's all sorts of different things that you can do. You can add default values as well, or you can make them required, half width, so that you could have, say, first and last name beside each other. There's a lot of different features there. There's logic. So this is conditional logic. So let's say that you require some form of information, or if you're asking a specific question, depending on the question, you're going to ask follow-up questions. That's where you can set this up. And there's some validation options as well. But again, those are a little bit more advanced for this video. We're just keeping it really simple, making it a contact form. So basically there's no other setup within the fields for this use case, because all we're doing is just collecting a few fields that are mapping directly back into SmartSuite. That's already done for you. Down here, you can see where you can add other pages, ending, how when you submit the form, how it reacts. So there's a confetti option. You can turn that off. You can change the text that shows up there, add fill again buttons, URL button if you want it to go somewhere else, or give them the option to navigate somewhere else. You can add PDF viewer if you want to share other information with them. Give them an option that it directs them to a new form, or you can redirect to any link. So if you want to go back to your own website, something like that, again, you have very, very advanced functionality and options to be able to create basically whatever you want. So basically when that is done, you have an option to preview it, to give it a test, or you can publish it and then share that link with your customers or clients, or embed it into your website, whatever you want to go ahead and do there. So I will click publish. And here's the link here. Again, these are the embed forms options. You can click any of those to embed it directly into your website. For testing purposes, I'll just go ahead and open it up and we will give it a shot and see how it works out. Once your form opens, you can add your name, you can add a phone number, add an email address, and any comment you want. And then once they hit submit, it'll bring you to the thank you page, because that's always set up. And then if you go back into SmartSuite, you may have to refresh it, but the data should be there. So in this case, I didn't have to refresh it, but it brought in the name, phone number, email address, and any comments associated that you made in the fill out form. So again, pretty straightforward. This is a really simple use case. Just wanted to show you this to get started, how to make that initial connection, integration, and then how to set up the form. Also wanted to showcase how simple it is. The fields are already mapped. If you select them down the left panel there, it quickly adds them to the fill out form application, and it makes it really, really simple. So not only did it submit the information here back in fill out, if you go into the results tab, it also stores the information there as well. So you can see that you have a good view option, and you can see further data and metadata that has been entered there. A few other things I'll touch on. Got the settings, so you can enable form notifications for yourself. This is where you can set up your URL parameters. Again, slightly more advanced functionality, all things that are super helpful and handy and make things, and some more advanced functionality as well. So hopefully you liked it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get more tips, tricks, and tutorials in the future. Thanks.